Hi there, this is Niki Rowland for UK Scrap Addicts, and this month our theme is to use black and white photographs. So that's what I'm doing. I'm here today designing a 12 by 12 layout using 3 black and white photographs of my little boy. I don't use black and white photographs that often. When I do, I'm usually go for portrait shots, close-ups of people looking maybe slightly away from their camera, kind of moody shots or thoughtful shots, rather than everyday photos, because I feel that the detail is lost from the colour, and it only suits certain types of photos. However, I didn't have any of those photos available, so I went for 3 everyday photos of us out, and my boy playing in a play area. So I've turned them all to black and white and printed them. I'm actually really pleased with how they turned out. They do give off a different vibe to if they were in full color, and it just makes me feel like they're more serious. So or thoughtful. I really like the way they've come out, and it's something that I don't do that often, so I'm going to try and push myself to print more of my photos in black and white for this reason. So yeah, I've decided to go with not so much boyish colours, but not particularly pink. I've gone for an older collection, the Shimelle Little by Little collection, that I've still got a reasonable amount of, but haven't used because Glitter Girl took over my life. And I've just pulled out a few bits from the collection, and I'm coupling that with some new embellishments and some smaller papers from one of the Pretty Little Studio collections, the Wish You Were Here collection. It's a travel themed collection, but it has some great colours and goes really quite well with the Shimelle Little by Little collection, which is what I'm using as the outline for my layout. I've cut that cut file on my silhouette using a cut file that I just bought and used as is directly from the Silhouette Design Store, so that's been cut out. I did cut it with a backing, but that didn't quite look right with the 2 patterns, so I've just used the first layer, the boys will be boys, no shadow for that, and I'm clustering my photos over to the right hand side of the page. And I've just mounted one of the photos, the middle one, on some different coloured photo mats, and the others I've just left as they are. And I'm just embellishing around the photos and around the big title. I'm picking out some of the stars from the Wish You Were Here collection by Pretty Little Studio. Stars always work for me with my boy, so that's what I'm using there, and I say mixing in some bits from the Shimelle Little by Little collection too. So I'm just getting everything kind of stuck in place now, and constantly just adding more bits and pieces. I'm just looking around to see what would work with my photos. I don't have to worry about the colours in the collection because my photos are black and white, so I don't have to worry at all about my photos going with the papers and the colours in the collection that I'm using. So that's a real huge benefit of using black and white photographs. I like my layouts to have lots of dimension and different textures too, so I'm raising a lot of those embellishments up on foam pads, and I'm adding in lots of different types of embellishments too. So I have flat ephemera, I have flare badges, I have puffy stickers, I have flat stickers and wood buttons. So lots and lots of different textures going on there. Just adds interest to the page, and I'm trying to cluster the embellishment clusters around the photographs, and also to bring in that title. That title, normally I would raise it up on foam pads and I'd be able to move it around and position it in the right place, but it was a bit skinny and floppy, so I've just stuck it flat with glue, and now that it's stuck, there's no moving it. So ideally I should have had it over to the middle a little bit further, but it is stuck where it is stuck and it is staying there. I feel that I need to bring in that title with the rest of the layout because there's a small gap in between which doesn't quite sit right, so I need to kind of connect them somehow. So I've done that with the stars at the top. I'm also going to put some journaling in the underneath the S at the bottom, so that will link the 2 parts of the page as well. And also that long line of crosses that I've just popped there, that also kind of links the two together. So when the journaling is in place, which I'm doing now, that will act as the link. So I'm just going to finish off by adding some Heidi Swap Colour Shine drops in gold. The gold goes really well with the yellow and gives that little bit of sparkle that, you know, has to be present in all of my layouts. And that's it. I'm going to call it done. So thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope you'll give it a go and use some black and white photos. They really do give a different feel to your layouts. That was Niki Rowland for UK Scrap Addicts.